Well, it's a horrible way to lose when your lads have worked so hard.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, it's horrible to lose, isn't it? The big thing is, I think the performance was right tonight. I thought we were really good for real long periods in the game. I thought the lads who came in were fantastic, really did. I thought Jaden's had a great debut for us, full debut. I thought Sonny was excellent. Even the change in shape with Amari coming into it. I just think there was so many good things out of it. So yeah, it's hugely disappointing. And the one thing I've said to the players in there is that if you get your level of performance right, over time your results will come, and I think our level of performance in our first 3 games has been excellent, and although there's the disappointment of being knocked out the cup tonight, I'm really pleased when I look at the options that we've got available to us that can come off the bench or start games, and I think they've put a right good shift in for us tonight.
Yeah, the 11 who come in looked like they were the starting 11 from the start of the season. They've performed for you tonight.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, every single one of them, and I think the starters have performed. But the lads who've come off the bench, they've all come and made an impact as well. Really pleased to see. I tried it over in pre-season with Jordan Gibson as a right wing back. He gave us a good option because we're chasing the game a little bit. I wanted to try and get it done in 90 minutes, and unfortunately, when you do that, you get done with a bit of a sucker punch as well. So that was a bit disappointing, but overall, I think we can be really pleased. I think the supporters have seen us putting a right good shift in against the League One side, albeit a small League One side. They're not one of the big ones, but we've given it everything, and I can't really ask any more.
The negative one, to get it out of the way, are you disappointed that we've conceded from a set piece?
Yeah, very. I think one of the things we noticed about Shrewsbury was that they're quite clever at set plays. And it was a clever free kick, and the lad just spun off the back of Gibbo. We don't expect Jordan Gibson to win those sort of headers, but he competed. We always say sometimes you're not going to win the first ball, it's defend the second, and the second ball has gone across the middle of our goal, and we haven't reacted quick enough. We haven't dealt with it when we've got enough bodies in there. So yeah, that is a disappointment. Sometimes when you've got a team who are quite clever at set plays, they catch you out, and that's what they've done tonight. You
mentioned Harrison, Hilton, their involvement in the first goal. Edmo gets off the mark. That was a quality goal.
Oh, it's a really good goal, and again, it's the same scenario, isn't it? We've got into some really good situations tonight and not quite finished. I thought some of our set play delivery was excellent, and we've been really close to getting on the end of things. Some of our football was very good. I thought maybe, particularly first half, we could have been a bit more decisive and really gone for the jugular, and we didn't. So there's certainly things that we need to be better at. I'm not saying it was a complete and whole performance, but it's one of them things where we're really disappointed to come away with nothing, and all we can do now is dust ourselves down and make sure we're ready for another league game on Saturday.
What does that mean to Edmo? Because it was a good finish.
Oh, it's brilliant. I mean, it's great for strikers to get off the mark, and it was a really good finish. Well worked goal, really good finish. So it'll do him the world of good. I mean, he's had to come off because he's had another bang on his hip, so I wasn't prepared to take any chances because he looked like he was struggling. So we'll see how he is, and we'll just get everybody dusted down and see how we are for the weekend.
Did he agree with that, or is it one of those where he comes off and says to you, I could have stayed on, Gaffer?
No, he didn't say that, because I'd spoken to him earlier. He'd been hobbling around for about 10 minutes, to be honest with you, and we're not in a position where we can take risks. If it was last game of the season, fine, but what I don't want to do is make it a prolonged injury because we've been daft and getting carried away and thinking he can stay out. And really, I thought Deno come on and he led the line really well. When Amari went up there with him, they were a threat. And let's be honest, I think really we should have been going in at half-time 1-0 up, barring an absolutely joke of a decision from a referee.
I was going to ask you about that, because we get one with Jack Stretton in exactly the same position. He's felt it's not given. These things didn't seem to go for us tonight.
I think there was a lot of decisions that you have to question what he did tonight. We get penalised for one of our players putting his foot towards the ball, which is low, and their player puts a head in. We do the exact same thing on the halfway line, and he plays on and he doesn't give it. There's a foul on Finn back out on the far side. There's a foul before it goes to the second phase of it. He then gets fouled. The lad comes through him from behind, and if he doesn't give a free kick, it's their player who goes through Finn and plays the ball as well, smashes him at the back, plays it out, so it should have been our throw. He gives it to them, and then it was a foul on the edge of the box. It's a fantastic free kick, great execution from their player. And maybe that's just the quality that you get from League One, that they're capable of doing that. Second half, they've had chances where, the second goal he's took a good touch, and it's a really good finish, and we didn't quite have that tonight, and I think we've got players in our team who can do it. We've just got to get them doing it consistently. Just
to contradict you there, that Christian Dennis goal, I mean, Mox and Dennis, what are they up to at the minute? Because that ball is causing problems.
Yeah, Mox has got a great delivery for that and good awareness to it, and then to be able to execute it is really good. Deno makes the runs. It's a great ball, really good first touch and a lovely finish, and Deno's flying at the moment. He's getting goals for us, so hopefully he carries on.
They've shown tonight they can react to slaps in the face. This is a big one now because they've gone out in a way where they probably don't feel they should have. They've got to react in that dressing room. Yeah, that's all we can do now. It's not going to change now, the result. We can all be disappointed and we can stamp our feet and blame other people, but it's down to us now. We have to just dust ourselves down and get ready to go again. They'll have a rest day tomorrow. We'll come back in on Thursday, and I've just said to them all, we need to go, and if we are going to be a good side, we have to make sure we've lost one game and we don't lose two. Morgs, he was spotted in a boot on Sunday morning, I think it was, at Carlisle. What can you tell us about that one?
Yeah, I can't really tell you a hell of a lot at the moment. It is correct, he was in Carlisle with a boot on. He's still got the boot on. He's been for a scan, an ultrasound and a CT scan, I think it was, he's had. The results of it are not really conclusive. We're going to send him to see a specialist on Thursday, either tomorrow or Thursday, because they're not really sure what it is. We're hoping it's not too bad, but there is a chance that it might be bad.
In that dressing room, what do you say to the boys there at full time, boss? Because it is an overall good performance.
Yeah, I've said to them that I'm delighted with the way they've played. I will go and review the game and we'll debrief it and we'll talk about issues that maybe we could be a bit better. I ask for performances, and I do honestly believe that if your performance is right over a run of games, you get your fair share of wins. We've had 3 really good performances, maybe not as complete as this performance tonight. We've had a win, a draw, and we've gone and lost this game tonight. Now it's back down to the league games. We've got a really good game to look forward to at the weekend, where hopefully the fans will come and back us again. Fantastic support tonight to make the journey down here, and support us like they did, and show their appreciation to us at the end. We need them in on Saturday. We need them to come and help us and give us a lift with a good atmosphere, and hopefully the players will be able to go and lift themselves and perform again.
Last one from me. You want leaders on the pitch. They're all at it out there. Corey got the armband tonight, but we can see it. They're all digging each other out at the minute.
No, they are. There's a good spirit amongst them. They're demanding it of each other, which is the most important thing, and demanding it of themselves, and to have any chance of achieving anything, that's what you have to do. You've got to have that desire, and they're really doing that. So long may that continue. We know we're going to have bumps, and tonight's a little bump for us. We've just got to make sure we ride it, and we're ready for the next game.
Thank you.
Thank you.